Welcome to Ghoulish Gab. Always spooky, always under 7 minutes. If you've watched a lot of horror movies like we have, sometimes you sit and think, what would be some of the worst ways to die, influenced by these movies, or just in general, not necessarily specifically. So we're going to talk about that today. My choices are all much more realistic. I don't know what that says.
I wouldn't say that mine are, so I guess we'll see how this goes.
I think I don't know if this is the exact worst, but definitely up there would be getting buried alive, which you see in a lot of movies. I don't care if it's like Standing Up, where they fucking, Edgar Allan Poe you into a fucking wall.
Yeah.
And you're just stuck in there. Or if it's in a coffin buried in the ground, you're not going to get out. You're not going to fucking Kill Bill yourself out of that.
Nope.
That's not going to happen. And so you're just stuck in a confined space, pondering all of the awesome things that you did, probably not thinking about any of your mistakes.
Definitely not. No.
And then eventually you just stop breathing. This is depressing.
Well, you know what?
Okay, go ahead.
So I have an actually specific one as like a start, but it's from In a Violent Nature, the pretzel / yoga kill.
Oh God, Jesus, yeah.
Anytime there's a kill where they're like bending you and bones are breaking and so like in this movie, this woman like has it like she gets like stabbed through her chest and then like it pierces her back of her head and then it like folds her over and you can hear all the cracking and then she gets pulled through herself. Like her head gets pulled through her torso. And she's like, you're not dying instantly in that scenario.
I think you'd be alive long enough to see what's about to happen.
Like it gives a whole like you pulling your head out of your ass. It's a whole thing. All right, what do you got next?
Well, okay, shark movies.
The
shark attack. Drowning is definitely up there too. But like, drowning and being attacked by a shark. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't need to go to the ocean for anything. What's out there for me?
Nothing.
Water?
Nothing.
I just go to a lake where there's not deadly predators, or just get water from the sink. Don't go to an ocean.
I'll go to a public swimming pool, though that has dangers of its own.
But what was the one with Blake Lively? I don't know. That shark movie, that was probably the last one that I watched that really just fucked with my head, because it was like pretty, I mean, you're watching it and you're like, this could all actually happen as it's happening. And you're like, fuck. I wouldn't even fight for survival in any of those things. I'd just be like, okay, here comes the shark. I'd just like lay down and like let it eat me and make it quick. What do I want to live for? A shark eats half my body, then what?
You would still have your health? No, you wouldn't. Never mind.
No.
I'm going to combine these two. Either slowly burning with acid or having the flesh peeled from my body. Like either being essentially as a human degloved, like, because degloving is when they pull the skin off your hand, but your whole body, like Warren in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But there's also ones where they poison drips on you and it slowly eats away your flesh. That's just like, I think that might be the slowest way of all my deaths to potentially die. And it's just constant pain. Have you ever had like a really bad sunburn? One time I had a really bad sunburn on my leg and then I went to shave my legs and it peeled the skin and I bled in the shower. And that was such a horrible pain. Then that's just all over your body. That's horrible. Blech.
I'll kind of combine two of these as well. Getting quartered, like, where they tie you up to like 4 different horses, or I don't know if more modern times, like something else that's not a horse, and just
motorcycles
fucking rip you apart that way. Because I mean, that's going to be somewhat fast, but also you know what's going on for quite a long time
as they set it up for you.
Yeah. Or even if it's kind of, this wouldn't exactly be quartering, but like in the Terrifier movie, when they got you tied up like you're going to be quartered, and then they just fucking start splitting you from your butthole to your head. I wouldn't like that.
No,
I don't want that to happen to me.
Any elevator kill.
Okay.
Like, so you see in these like movies where people, it's either by like their neck, or it's usually their torso or their neck, where the elevator, like they're trying to crawl out of this elevator. because it's not
Oh,
moving,
yeah,
and then the
yeah.
elevator starts moving, or the elevator, what's worse, because the elevator starts moving, like you try to get out in time, and that's tense, but you sometimes could, but it's worse when the elevator drops. So all of a sudden, like, this is your body, this is your head, right? And then, like, you're about this way through, and then the elevator drops, and then there's just like, and you're split in half. And when you get split in half, you don't die immediately. I'm just saying.
Wouldn't it be cool if, like, you went to a hotel and you're at the elevator and you hit the button, and then the door opened, and then there's like half of a body?
That's like, I think, a frequent thing in a lot of these movies where like somebody comes, like, leaves the next elevator, and then there's just blood everywhere.
That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, that'd be better than if you were the one who got split open by the elevator.
Yeah, true. Discovering a half split open person is better than being the split open person.
Yeah. Ugh. Falling from an insane height where you have time to think about how you're falling and you're about to go splat on whatever you're going to splat on. Oh, would it be worse if you fell from like a plane into the water, and then, like, as you're falling, you get closer, like, oh, there's a fucking shark. Oh, man.
Now you're free to fall.
What if you fell and you were, like, spread like this, and there was 4 sharks,
and then they cornered
you. And then you open the elevator, the elevator, and there I am.
Before we run out of time, I want one last thing here, and I'm gonna say it, and I just want to leave this thought with you. Giant cheese grater.
Ugh.
And that's all the time we have for today.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope you're not as depressed as we are.
Good job, bud.